Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be the second entry in the Five Nights at Freddy's film franchise, and the game's extensive history provides plenty of material for Blumhouse to continue forward with a sequel. The 2023 film Five Nights at Freddy's is a live-action adaptation of the popular computer game series created by Scott Cawthon. Both the games and the movie center on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and its tormented, violent mechanical mascots. The Five Nights at Freddy's idea, based on animatronic creatures featured in restaurants such as Chuck E. Cheese, proved remarkably easy to adapt for film audiences, thanks to a cast that includes Matthew Lillard, Scream, and Josh Hutcherson, The Hunger Games. While the first film's ending did not overtly foreshadow a sequel, the premise alone appears to be sufficient to continue over into Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and beyond. It has been confirmed that more animatronic mayhem is on its way. Latest Five Nights at Freddy's 2 news. A trailer premieres at CinemaCon 2025. The horror sequel is expected to appear in late 2025, and the latest news comes in the shape of a trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Universal Pictures debuted the teaser at their panel at the annual event, and unlike nearly everything else revealed at CinemaCon, the clip was instantly made available to the public. The eerie teaser begins with a voiceover indicating that the show is about to begin. Then cuts to Mike reading a message from Abby stating that she is going to fix her animatronic pals. The mechanical monsters resume their stalking, resulting in several scenes of mayhem. One brief scene depicts an anonymous character, played by Wayne Knight, being assaulted by an animatronic and pulled through a glass door. The teaser concludes with a voice that sounds similar to Matthew Lillard's William Afton, exclaiming, "Showtime!" Five Nights at Freddy's 2 release date. FNAF 2 arrives in late 2025. Though the film is still a ways off from being released, Universal and Blumhouse have announced the release date for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. According to recent sources, the horror sequel will debut on December 5, 2025, and will follow a different distribution strategy than its predecessor. While the original film was released in cinemas and on streaming platforms simultaneously, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be released exclusively in theaters before becoming available on streaming. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 cast. Freddy and company are expected to return. The cast for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has yet to be finalized, although some significant returns are already known. Josh Hutcherson played Mike Schmidt in the first film and will return for the sequel. Similarly, Matthew Lillard's William Afton died in the first film, but the actor has been confirmed to appear in the next sequel in some capacity, but details remain unknown. Piper Rubio returns as Mike's younger sister Abby, while Elizabeth Lael reprises her role as Vanessa. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will feature several new cast members, however their characters have yet to be revealed. Wayne Knight, Jurassic Park and Seinfeld, plays a man who appears to meet an untimely fate in the first trailer, and McKenna Grace, Ghostbusters Afterlife, will also appear in the sequel. The teaser also features Teo Briones, Chucky, but his character remains unknown. The cast of Five Nights at Freddy's includes Josh Hutcherson as Mike, Piper Rubio as Abby, Elizabeth Lael as Vanessa, Matthew Lillard as William Afton, Wayne Knight, McKenna Grace, and Teo Briones. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 story. Endless story possibilities for the horror sequel. The Five Nights at Freddy's 2 narrative has yet to be disclosed, however there have been a few hints. The ending and mid-credits scene of Five Nights at Freddy's provided very few hints about what to expect in the sequel, and the mid-credits sequence was more of a joke than an explicit sequel setup. Several threads remained unanswered, such as Vanessa's coma, and her arc still feels unfinished. Aside from that big premise, the only thing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has going for it right now is the almost unlimited number of sequel possibilities that horror films frequently offer. Because there is a supernatural element, practically everything is possible in the blockbuster sequel, and almost everyone may return in a new warped form. There have been various teases about game components, but the sequel's production team has purposefully introduced red herrings to keep viewers guessing. It's unknown when the true details will surface. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer. Watch the teaser trailer on YouTube. In anticipation of the film's release in late 2025, Universal released a teaser trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in April at CinemaCon. The brief trailer begins with ominous voiceovers before showing Mike getting a terrifying note. With Freddy and his buddies on the rampage once more, the video depicts several scenes of animatronic mayhem as diverse victims confront the mechanical threat. The trailer concludes with a hint concerning the return of Afton. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.